Now let's see the next algorithm, which is called as scan algorithm, and it is also called as elevator algorithm. So elevator means the lift that you use. So if you observe it, the way that an elevator works is, it is going to start from one point, let us say from the ground floor, and then it will go till the top floor, and again after that it will again come back to the ground floor, right? So it is not going to change the directions in within while it is moving. What I mean to say is, see, from 0th floor you might go to 30th floor, and again from 30th floor you will come down to 0 if there are requests that way. Let us say there is a request like from 0th floor you have to go to 10th floor, and again from 10th floor it will not come to 9th, and again it will not go to 30. Right? So elevator means it is going to go in one direction, completely do it, and again come back in the other direction. So this is the way this algorithm is going to work. That is why it is also called as elevator algorithm or scan algorithm. Now it will go, see how the algorithm works is, go from the outside to inside servicing requests, and then back from the inside to outside servicing requests. So I'll take the same example and explain you what happens. Now if you are going to start at 100, and if these are the requests that we have to service, now from outside, so what is outside to inside and inside to outside is, you can observe that on a cylinder, or let's say on a disk, cylinder number, let us say this is cylinder number 0, and this is cylinder number 1, this is cylinder number 2, this is cylinder number 3, so on, this is cylinder number 100. Got it? On a disk, this is how the cylinders will look like. They are nothing but the tracks, right? Now if we have disks one upon the other, all the tracks put together will form a cylinder. Now from outside to inside means, from 100 you are going to move in, from 100 towards 0, and again from inside to outside means, from 0 you are again going to move outside. That is the meaning of it. Outside to inside first, and then inside to outside. Right? Okay, how is it going to happen is, from 100 we are going to move towards 0, and on the way wherever you have a request you are going to service it. Right? Now if you observe it, while moving from 100 to 0, the first request that I will come across is 89, therefore service it. Right? And the number of disk movements required here is 11, or the number of cylinders that I might have to cross is 11. And from 82 while going to 0, the next one on the way is 42, so service it. And the number of cylinders that I might have to cross is 47, and from 42 the next one that I might come across is 23, right? And the number of disk movements that I might have to go through is 19 in this case. The number of cylinders that I have to cross is 19, and from 23 I'll have to go to 0, right? Even though 0 is not the request, that is important. Now see this, from outside we go completely inside, and again from here we go completely outside, or till the last request, right? Now here it is going to be 23. Got it? And now from here, once we reach the innermost, again we are going to start to the outermost, servicing the remaining. Now the next one on the way is, since all of these are already serviced, the next one on the way that has to be serviced is 132. So from 0 I'll go all the way to 132. The number of cylinders that I have to cross is 132 cylinders, right? And from 132 the next one is 182. The number of cylinders I'll be crossing is 55. Now if you add them all, it is going to be 287. Even though your read write head is going to go beyond it, we need not worry about it, because these are the requests which are given for us. So once we serve the request 187, we are going to stop there and say that in order to serve all these requests starting from 100, this is the number of cylinders that I am going to cross, even though your disk it is going to move in that direction. In case if you have even more requests which have to be fulfilled, then you have to go till the end, right? From inside completely outside. But since this is the last one, I am not going beyond it. Got it? In case if you have more requests, you have to go till the outside, and again you might have to come back and again serve them, right? So assume that this is the static request, which means we got all these requests and all the requests are over. Now my interest is to find out what is the total seeks, or how many cylinders I am going to cross in order to service all this, right? In case if it is dynamic, your disk, your read write head will keep on moving till the end, and again it will come back. Got it? Okay, this is one of the variations. Now there is other variation of the scan algorithm which is called as C-scan. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this C-scan. Now it moves inwards, servicing requests until it reaches the innermost cylinder, then jumps to the outside cylinder of the disk without servicing any request, and again it will start from inside. From there it will start again towards inside. So what I mean to say is, here you are going, let us say the same example, we are going to start at 100. Now it is going to move inwards, servicing everything, and it will till go to the innermost cylinder, and after that it is going to come back, and while coming back it is not going to service anything on the way. It will go till the last track. Let us assume that the last track in this case is 199, right? You should also know what the last track is. Now assuming that the last track is 199, from 199 it is going to service the remaining requests coming inwards again. Are you getting this? From 100 we are going to go towards the 0. On the way, whatever you get, we are going to provide service. Even though 0 is not there on the service list, we are still going to touch 0 because that is the innermost one. And after it is done, we are not going to do any request on the way. We are simply coming to the last track, and again from here we start moving inwards, and while moving inwards we are going to provide service to all the requests, remaining requests, right? Now here also assuming that these are the only requests which we got, which means they are all static, the requests are not growing. Now I'll start from 0 and I'm going to go till, I'll start from 100 and I'm going to go towards 0. On the way, the first one that I come across is 89. I'm going to service it. It is going to take 11 cylinder crossings, and from 89 it is going to, next one is 42. It is going to take 47 cylinders crossing, and from 42 the next one is 23. It is going to take 19 cylinders crossing, and from 23, even though 0 is not required, still we are going to touch 0, right? And in this case it is going to be 23 cylinders which I am going to cross. Now if you observe it, from here till the end I am not going to stop anywhere. I will come all the way here, and it is going to take 199 cylinder crossings from there to there, right? And the next, and the remaining cylinders have to be, remaining requests have to be serviced. The next one which is on the way when I start moving from 199 to 0 is 187. Therefore how many are required? 12 are required. And the next one is from 187 I need to go to 132, so 55 are required. So if I add them all, it is going to be 366 cylinders I have to cross in order to service this request. Got it? So again from here your read rate head is going to go in towards 0 also, but I am going to stop it here because this is the last request that has to be satisfied, and after I satisfy this request, all the requests in the list are already been satisfied. Therefore I am not moving it. So till this part I am just interested in finding out how many seeks I need in order to service all these requests. In case if you had even more requests, then you might have to move and service them. Got it? Okay.